was born in Morelos, Mexico. When I was 8, my family immigrated to the US. So really, I grew up in Frankfort, Indiana. So I was, as a lot of people, COVID kind of changed a lot of things. I was working for Sprint. They went through a merger. My position kind of changed there. I went to AT&T, and then I was in there for 3 weeks, and then COVID happened. So my role also there transitioned, and really, I just started looking at, retail can be very, very draining. And I had been in there for about 6 years, and I just Googled, tech, because I'd always been into tech. 1150 Academy actually popped up. They're based out of Indy, and they, help get adults into tech. Took the cybersecurity boot camp, which was really hard. But once I came out of that, I started looking at different companies, typed in exactly what I was looking for, and 5-star popped up. 2 weeks after graduating from the cybersecurity boot camp, met with Jenna, and that same day she made me an offer. So that's kind of how I ended up here. So my role has kind of changed quite a bit since I started. About almost a year ago, I started as an Onsite tech and then transitioned into the lead Onsite tech. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe what we do because, we just put out small fires every day. You come in with a plan, but really a lot of things can shift. So one day you're working on desktops, you're replacing hard drives, and then the next day you're helping with the robotics tournament, setting up all the Raspberry Pis for that, and then the day after that, you're helping with something else. So it really just changes. I'm getting ready to transition into the support specialist role. I think it's next week is when I transition. So a little bit of a different adventure there, but so we kind of do just a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of a tough one, but I'd probably have to say Betty Cooper. And the reason why I said it's a little bit of a tough one. So I went to a super tiny private school for all of my high school years. There weren't really any teachers in the school. There were more like adults that supervised you while you worked. So you really had to learn it all from the workbooks, which just made a lot of subjects incredibly challenging. And I'm 99% sure that Miss Cooper was not paid, that she was a volunteer, which just really speaks to the kind of person she really is. So she came in and helped me get through geometry. She was just a breath of fresh air. I wouldn't have been able to probably graduate without her. So 5-star provides such a wide variety of solutions, whether it's cybersecurity, which is what I'm getting ready to transition into, to the professional development team, to software team, and there is so much knowledge within those teams. A lot of the professional development team are former teachers, and really a lot of 5-star are former teachers, so they really understand the challenges there. But I have worked in a lot of places where they say that people and culture are their main focus, but I have really felt it here. From my very first week, I met with who is essentially my leader's boss, and for the very first thing I noticed is that he, right off the bat, knew how to pronounce my name, which may seem like a small thing, but growing up having to say your name 5 times and then, just, okay, sure. He actually knew how to pronounce my name, but not only that, but he knew where I wanted my career to go. He knew that my love was in cybersecurity, and he knew that before I even brought it up to him. So they really care about the employees. So I feel like when companies actually care about their employees and they give us the tools and the development, then we can care about all of our partners along the way, just the same. So